This is a tribute to the one and only Kobe Bryant. Unfortunately, we lost a sports legend too soon. After 6 months, it has just hit me now that he's gone. Mamba out. Here goes nothing. I was a kid living near Beverly Crest in Los Angeles. In the 90s, sports memorabilia cards were cool and trendy. Yeah, I had Pokemon trading cards, but sports memorabilia cards were different. They were more special. So if I didn't catch Eddie Jones, the prodigy Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal, having my basketball cards was a way to stay connected to pro basketball. And that was whenever I had the time away from my studies of course. Speaking of Jones, I found out Bryant used to play Jones one-on-one as Jones mentored him back in Philadelphia. They were both from the Philly area. I was that kind of fan. I wanted to know more about him. Because Kobe also had a personality I admired. One day a friend rang me up and told me about a upcoming Kobe event. Who would have known? It was Jimmy Kimmel interviewing Kobe in front of a live audience. I had to go, no brainer. I love that I still have the ticket stub from that night. Don't throw away ticket stubs. They bring back memories. Trust me. Indeed, Kobe had a cool personality. Had. It's hard for me to say that word. This goes without mentioning. It's heartbreaking to think about the passing of Kobe's young daughter as well. She aspired to be Kobe's equivalent in the WNBA. Could you imagine? I won't know the pain that the Bryant family goes through as they try to cope with her loss, or rather losing her. Not until I have a child myself to know how dear children are to their parents. It must be hard. You know what else is hard? Continuing to play on in a game with an injury that later required 9 stitches. He was fearless. I had the pleasure of finding out about Kobe's illustrious talents after getting to know Michael Jordan. Boy, were we 90s kids lucky. We enjoyed the performances of 2 basketball legends back to back. Now, if you ask me, that's more special than rooting for a team and having that team win a championship. Yes, Kobe looked up to Michael, no doubt. He even opened up an academy following in the footsteps of Michael, as Michael hosted basketball camps and clinics for the youth. Speaking of which, I was once a camper at Michael Jordan's camp, starting 18 years ago. I'm now 30, almost 31. In comparison to Michael's camp was Kobe's camp, what he called Mamba Sports Academy. But come to think of it, as I look back to my time at Michael Jordan's summer basketball camp, I loved each and every day of that camp. I thank my folks for arranging that for me to attend that summer camp. That's love. When you're young and you get to have that kind of fun, knowing that not everyone has that chance, it's a lovely feeling. I'm sure all the kids who attended Kobe's Academy share that sentiment with me. Guess it's still open. Thank you, Kobe.